from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. It's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers taking on Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Cleveland Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Herbert. That's taken in by the tight end, McKinney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. The Chargers at 7-3 now on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now they'll run on the draw. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert's throw taken in by Palmer. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 27-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll get it inside the 20. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
4th down on as Corey Bojorquez to punt. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he powers his way up past the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance.
There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Fielded just inside the 30. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. On 1st down, it's Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now it's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Now a handoff looking right. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. They find a way to pick them up.
And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Gerald Everett from 3 yards out, and the Chargers are going to take the lead.
There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
54 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Herbert, throw left side is hauled in by Palmer.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Here's a give up the middle. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 19. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Touchdown! Gerald Everett with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Chargers have taken the lead in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
You don't see this often. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Well, Ray, seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Herbert now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6, and I think they have an extra DB out there.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw here, Herbert. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Herbert. Well, this is caught by Williams. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
91 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Herbert.
They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now they're in the hurry up. On second down, Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
On second and 10, Herbert. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage.
Throwing after the interception. Herbert got his man. It's Williams. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a dump off here complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Martin Emerson.
There he goes right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Throwing after the interception. Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by John Johnson.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Herbert on first down now. Finding Williams once more, complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Again, Herbert. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Right back to him on first down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. A great play there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Chargers are able to claw one back. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing again on second down. Herbert.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
Herbert back to the air.
And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
And they'll run again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he fights his way in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
The Browns send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one.